Hey guys, it's Maha. This time, I designed a farm with a beach house theme. I designed it with the idea that everyone from Pelican Town comes to an island in the south for summer vacation. The inspiration for this theme came from the mod Animated Villagers Craftables, which turns items like scarecrows into villagers. I thought this mod would allow me to make it look like villagers were visiting my farm. After looking at their outfits, I decided to go with a summer vacation theme. Let's start the farm tour, where I'll show off the atmosphere and details of each area. First up is the deep forest, where the wizard and Mr. Key are visiting. Here, they conduct magical experiments while reading books together. I placed some mysterious large trees, fantastical plants, and enchanting moon lamps. The challenging part about this area was that although I had an idea of what I wanted to place, I ended up with a bit of extra space after I finished. In the end, I decided to plant some grass to add to the atmosphere of the forest. Next is Abigail's area. Since Abigail also has a bit of interest in magic, I decided to place her area near the forest where the wizards are. She has an animation where she plays the flute, so I wanted to include something related to music here, so I placed the piano. I also placed a subtle single magic tree to represent Abigail's interest in magic. Next is the cafe area. I thought it would be nice to have a place where they can get some delicious food and drinks during their vacation, so I decided to create a dining space. I used a medieval building recoloring mod to build a cafe and ice cream truck. In the fields, they are growing crops to use in the cafe. It was my first time using this large crops mod, so it was fresh and fun. Next is the area where Lear is located. I wanted to pair the residents off as couples as much as I could, but since Elliot wasn't included in the mod, I decided to marry Elliot myself and have him play the role of Lear's boyfriend. I ended up placing Lear near the space where Elliot stands as a spouse, making them look like a couple. Since Lear has an animation where she sketches, I tried to create an artistic atmosphere using the magic trees. The next area was transformed into a forest with a bright and mysterious fantasy atmosphere using lots of magic trees. Next up, we have Emily and Haley's flower garden. Since they have animations of dancing like in a flower dance, I decided to have them dance in the flower garden. To match the color of the greenhouse building, I made the flower garden mostly yellow and purple. Originally, I planned to cover the entire area with sunflowers, but it didn't look as nice as I expected it to, so I went for a mix of flowers instead. Finally, we have the beach area. In the center, I placed a fish shop. This is one of my favorite mods, and I've always wanted to use the appearance of this fish shop in particular. On the left, there is a place to drink. You can see Shane enjoying a drink while gazing out at the sea. On the right, there are two couples, Maru and Harvey, as well as Penny and Sam, on a double date. To create a romantic atmosphere, I added mermaid decorations. That's it for the beach house tour, and I already have a plan for my next farm design. It's the Ever Farm. On this huge farm map, I'll be decorating it however I like using medieval-style building mods. I've designed a medieval village farm before using Riverland Farm, but this time I have no specific theme in mind and I'll just be improvising the design as I go along. Since designing a farm for Ever Farm is something I've always wanted to do, I won't be recording the process of creating the farm, as I want to fully relax and enjoy it. Instead, I'll be taking screenshots of the farm's progress and posting updates on Twitter. If you're interested in the farm's progress, please follow me on Twitter and check my tweets. Once the farm is completed, I'll also create a farm tour video for you guys to enjoy. Additionally, I plan to release the farm data after completion so that anyone can download and explore it. However, since it will require you to download mods as well, I'm still considering whether to go ahead with it. That's all. Thanks for watching.